Think being an Egyptian pharaoh meant lounging on a golden throne all day eating peeled grapes? Think again. What if I told you that before a pharaoh even had breakfast, they had to perform a literal magic ritual just to stop the entire universe from collapsing? Welcome back. Today, we're stripping away the gold masks to look at the actual, exhausting 24-hour daily grind of an ancient Egyptian ruler. It was way more than just building pyramids, and honestly, some of their daily habits are going to completely blow your mind. Now, figuring out what guys like Ramses or King Tut actually did on a random Tuesday isn't easy. It's not like they had vlogs or daily planners we could just dig up. What we do have are temple walls, fragmented scrolls, and official records. But there's a massive catch. The Egyptians didn't record history to tell the truth. They recorded it to make the pharaoh look like a flawless, immortal god. So, piecing together their real human day-to-day life is like trying to solve a 3,000-year-old puzzle where half the pieces are missing and the other half are ancient propaganda. We have to read between the lines of the religious texts and archaeological finds to separate the living God from the actual man waking up with morning breath. So let's walk through a typical day. It started at dawn. The pharaoh wasn't woken up by an alarm clock, but by a choir of high priests singing hymns. Immediately, it was straight to the temple. They had to wash the statue of the main god, dress it and feed it. Yes, literally put food in front of a statue to keep the cosmic balance known as Ma'at. Once the gods were happy, it was time for the grueling stuff, administration. The morning was packed with high-stress meetings, reading reports from generals and acting as the supreme judge for major crimes. By afternoon, after a heavy lunch of roasted meats, bread, and thick beer, they finally got some downtime. This meant hunting on chariots or playing a board game called Senate with their wives. They were the supreme commander, the pope, and a massive celebrity, all rolled into one. But here is the part that will really shock you. Their morning personal care routine. You might think they just took a quick bath, right? No. The pharaoh's morning purification was an insanely lavish, borderline obsessive ritual. They didn't just wash. They were ritually purified by priests wearing massive animal masks of the gods Horus and Thoth. They used water from the sacred temple lake, believed to be the primeval waters of creation. Then came the makeup. That famous thick black eyeliner? It wasn't just for fashion. It was made of crushed minerals like galena and malachite, which actually acted as an ancient antibacterial ointment to prevent eye infections from the Nile flies, and it deflected the harsh desert sun. Even getting dressed was a holy event, with specific magic spells recited for every single piece of jewelry they put on. They were literally putting on a god suit every single morning. So the next time you see a statue of a pharaoh looking all calm and powerful, just remember, behind that serene stone face was a guy who worked grueling hours, carried the weight of the universe on his shoulders, and had the most intense morning skincare routine in human history. I'm curious, which part of the pharaoh's daily grind surprised you the most? The statue feeding or the magical antibacterial eyeliner? Let me know down in the comments. And if you love uncovering the gritty truth about history, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.